Welcome back to another exciting episode of 20 Below. Joining us today, as usual, is the lovely Naota.
Ooh, lovely. Hey, ooh, madam. How's it going? What's up, 20?
Pretty good. And also joining us today is the one and only Jeebus.
Yeah, I got nothing. Hi.
What is going on, man?
So we're back here on D4, Dark Dreams Don't Die. Last time we played, our plane was struck by lightning, and this pilot says, "I'm not landing this plane for nobody. We're going all the way. Keep this shit in the air." So here we are, still on the plane. After
that pilot does not care, man. Pilot does not care.
He says, I don't care if my Chippendale Stewart's on drugs half the time. I don't know how he got this job anyway.
Can you start playing?
Yeah.
I want to watch a little bit.
All right.
Who's playing right now? Who's in charge?
20 is in the pilot seat right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Someone let their cat on the plane. And I'm gonna move this luggage. Oh, we changed our outfit last time because some people didn't like the mustache.
Okay, alright, that is shitty French mustache, excuse my French, was really distracting, alright? It was really distracting. And then the Boston accent on top of it, it just doesn't work, man. Just does not work.
This guy get killed?
Are you okay?
For being injured, that dude, it looked like he was injured. He stood up, wiped his hands off you. It was real.
Because I was worried. You think nothing happened at
last
all?
time we played, this guy got beat up by the drug lord cartel carrier or whatever.
Derek Buchanan.
He's like, I don't give a crap.
He seems determined to ignore me.
Let's talk about his bald head.
Love the voice.
That's a pretty great photo. Did you take it?
Bald head,
Can
yes.
I tell you what
Perfect.
I like the most? Is that your bald head isn't in it. Don't tell me. You weren't the cameraman. You were the flashbulb.
So this guy is
That's a surprise.
tripping in
You're
a trip.
the last person I'd expect to be carrying a picture of your family.
Oh, snap!
Listen up. I don't know who you are.
Oh my gosh.
If you want to keep sucking down air, never talk to me again.
Yo.
Crazy.
Dude, this guy's a jerk. The main character is kind of mean.
Yeah. Duncan knew who we
It is
were
from my
a minute
head.
ago.
I'm not bald.
He's totally bald.
Baldy's got a
Yeah.
gnarly scar.
Totally.
Marshall Buchanan doesn't know who I am? There's something very odd going on.
Someone's got amnesia.
But just what is it?
He shaves his head.
So if you have noticed, there are these ABC on the corner of the screen. We have to look for clues to fill up all the bits of those letters.
Okay. Interesting.
Right now we're gonna take a look at a foam finger.
Yeah, so there's evidence hidden all over the plane
All over the
that we
plane.
have to find, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's for Boston versus New York.
My God, who can't
Pretty
open
good
one of
seats,
those?
too.
Seriously.
Of course, it's been used.
What I want to know
Things
is,
don't come
how
that
did
easy.
airport security let half these people on this plane?
A double flip? How big are these seats? What is he, super first class? I've never been there.
All of these people are highly suspect.
Go, go, go. That's fun.
Go, Boston!
But yeah, to answer your
go!
question, I think this is like a small
Nothing says Boston quite
plane.
like this.
It's a two-seater
Must
on
be a baseball
each
fan.
side. So it's not like a 747 or anything. Look at this crazy guy. Go, Boston, go! Go, Boston! That's not suspicious on a plane.
You need to eat.
I'm
Yeah.
hungry. I'm gonna eat this cheeseburger up in this storage container.
Because that's where I put my cheeseburgers. I put them in a storage container for later, sitting on a plate.
He's like, this latch, I can't get it. I can't get this latch at all.
Like, I get the point and click, you know, but these silly little tasks that they make you do in order to open up a simple latch is absurd.
have been so
Yeah, they're kind of
It's a
silly.
bit too much.
That's all. These characters are all awesome.
Yeah.
And this one had a whole wardrobe change during this lightning strike.
Ooh, I think some Chardonnay.
Yeah, look at this
would be
guy.
Nice.
Didn't your mannequin just break?
Hey, excuse me. She's Suki, not a mannequin. Therefore, she most certainly cannot ever.
They let you on a
just
plane wearing a
Do you intend
fishnet
to make an enemy
wife
of the
beater.
entire fashion
He's
industry?
wearing a mesh shirt.
Mannequin got totally wrecked.
Tut tut. Say another
He's-
word, mister.
This
and
is
I
like some
shall
sort of
unleash
military
my anger.
camo,
Okay, you win.
sort of like
My
beauty
bad.
industry
No
outfit
more
here.
about Suki.
That's right. She's not a mannequin. We can
She's
forget
not
this
a
ever
mannequin.
happened.
She's a real
telling you,
boy.
the voice acting
Fashion
is
designers.
awesome.
We're never going to
It's awesome in the way that the
remember
room is awesome. Tommy Wiseau's The Room, plugged. Everybody, watch The Room. Tommy Wiseau, he's brilliant. He's a brilliant idiot.
When did you become a military maniac?
I have a question.
This is a fashion.
Do you guys want to hear my question?
I do.
Retro and
So it's based off
military, it's
of
called.
my previous question
Both Suki and I
about
are
whether or not
anti-war,
this
of
dude is
course.
paying for
Okay.
that mannequin seat.
But what I really
Alright.
wanted to
Alright.
know was,
If he
when
is,
did you change your clothes?
that doesn't really matter. What matters is he getting the air miles for that seat? Like, does he air miles? 'Cause that's a lot.
Rather, the
That's a lot of
question
money.
should be, when can
That's
we
dope.
change?
My question is,
Indeed, just look.
this plane got
The
struck by
fashion we
lightning,
have on
and
right
someone
now is already
got
headed toward
got killed who
obscurity.
apparently is
It's imminent.
not killed at all.
Fluttering
And
petals.
nobody else seems to care. They're just like, oh, you know, just
New
another day on
inspiration
flight
is going to
573.
just explode into my brain.
Yeah, this is weird.
Like, this kind of shit happens all the time.
Of and
Hmm.
von.
Avant-garde.
I don't like the language he chooses. I don't like the whole exploding into my
I
brain.
think it's hilarious. I think it's awesome writing. I
Oh
can't
no, it's
get over
good
this.
writing. It just makes me a little uncomfortable, and I think that's the point.
I'm being a little sarcastic. Same with the voice acting.
I know. I know.
No, I really like the voice acting. though. I can't lie. This is awesome.
It's over the
I like
top
the writing, but
in like a silly pop anime kind of way.
yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
He went back to his Marge Simpson haircut.
When did he change?
Your mannequin, I mean, is
I think that's what the
Suki
character's
really
trying to figure
okay?
out.
You're so persistent. Look at her smooth, perfect body.
Good.
She
Good
doesn't
for
have a
him.
mark on her.
That's a nice coat of primer she's got on there.
My Sue,
I never seen a stand-in job so fine.
you are just too lovely. If I were to lose you, I doubt
is very
I could
strange.
Go on living.
Strange is an
This
understatement.
does look like the real Suki. So just what's going on here?
Something fishy's going on this plane.
Is what?
So the name
What
of the
is
new age
going on
is
here?
taken from the D of Duncan?
I don't know.
The lightning strike
Tell me
was
what's going on
so
here.
powerful, we went back
This
to the
new
future.
cosmetic for application just below the nose has a special.
I don't know, you might have something there.
fragrance.
Someone brought their
I'll
flux
tell
capacitor
you,
on
but
board.
Please discretion.
I think he's just having a seizure.
It's a powerful pheromone used by a certain female.
And he can't keep anything straight. I think that's what's happening.
Such a
I think-
powerful pheromone. The insect was worshipped in ancient Egypt.
Don't tell me.
I'm just so distracted by this dude. I mean, it's
The whole world
very
will
weird.
fall under the spell of the fragrance of the
I can't, and I also can't figure out the premise. I don't understand what the point of this conversation is. None of this has helped to move story.
I don't understand what the point
Well-
of the game is.
I think he's trying to gather clues and figure out what's happening. I think he's just
So-
like,
So this dude with the crazy hair has found the D, and this guy still can't find the D anywhere.
yeah,
Baldy might know where the D is,
but he's not sharing.
but now he's very disappointed in our friend who can't find the D.
Yeah,
I can't take it
yeah.
anymore.
You talked about his chrome dome and he freaked out.
Yeah.
My hands and feet are cramping.
Which
He-
apparently
he-
doing that for?
I don't know
He's-
where she's gonna find it, but I feel like the
I
D
can't
is
take it
important in
anymore.
this. There's 4 of them in the title.
Dude, never
Gotta be
stick your
somewhere.
D in
What is
crazy.
Deborah talking about?
Wait, what are you talking about?
To find the floor and handrails.
Because it's D
I
and,
think
and C, you don't want to
you
do
were
that.
talking about a different D, dude. I don't know. I think we got our signals crossed, bro. I was talking about the D in the
Deborah?
show.
We got our D's
Maybe,
mixed up.
maybe she's the D.
I need to try and calm it down.
She can't take it anymore. Much more. He's
Oh, that
bleeding out of his nose.
Did you see that screen up top? It showed you the plane's
No.
route.
Oh yeah. Let me see if we could see that once we're done talking to this lady.
Yeah.
After we help her from freaking out.
Why is he doing like this weird sort of Mr. Miyagi or sensual, like, here, you see my hand in your face? Now watch me touch it. Like, it's weird.
Yo! What if he's the D and everybody's trying to find
This
him?
plane is okay.
I think he already found
What
himself.
if he was the D all along?
Maybe. He might have killed his wife, and that's why I
Squeaking
can't remember.
windows, and now seats and floors are electrified?
Yeah, I'm not
I'm
so
almost
sure what
impressed by your capacity to
um,
worry about the mundane.
airplane
Hold it.
flight has to do
What
with a
was
dead
that
wife in a
about
bathroom.
the windows?
They were squeaking, right?
Seems like completely
Squeaking!
unrelated cases to
windows!
me, but
You're saying the windows on this bucket squeak?
how dare they?
What?
You know what Dr. Johnson always says. I think I gotta peek at her notebook while she's not looking. Yep, those are some notes, alright.
You're pulling my leg. If the windows were really squeaking, why, we'd all be dead by now. That lightning strike would have come in through the cracked window. We'd have smashed into the sea, its surface harder than concrete. It's like Dr. Johnson always says.
It's like Dr.
Fall
Johnson always
from
says.
an airplane, and you'll die. So just keep your fear-mongering to yourself.
And Dr. Johnson sounds like a smart guy.
There certainly doesn't seem to be any counting in her notes. What's going on here then?
About notebooks. What
That's,
about notebooks?
About notebooks, that'll start,
Do we
Side
really want
mission.
extra cases?
No, let's just do option 2.
alright.
Yeah, suspicious persons.
You also take notes on suspicious people, right?
Sometimes.
That's right. There's
Yeah,
you,
but who
of
isn't
course,
suspect on this
and
plane?
It's like
I've got
Dr.
notes
Johnson
on
always
that guy
says.
with the mannequin. Oh, I've got.
If you're in a
his
plane,
number.
you're probably gonna
He's
die.
one of them object
Yeah.
sexuals.
Definitely.
I'll have to take your word for that.
Every plane.
It's a term for individuals who fall in love with inanimate objects.
Yeah.
What's the clinical term for
Paraphilia. It's like Dr. Johnson always
people
says,
falling in love with objects.
love
I don't think.
has no boundaries.
Look, it's like Dr. Johnson always says. Yeah, that
What
Dr.
about the
Johnson,
guy
he's a
with the
smart
scar
guy.
on his forehead? Stony face, in business class?
Oh, yes. Workaholic. Textbook. He's got it bad, too. He's either using his work to run away from something, or work itself is his reason for living.
Reason for living.
It's like Dr. Johnson always says.
It's like
It
Dr.
doesn't
Johnson
matter
always
what it
says.
is. Just find a reason to live.
This bitch is freaking out.
As always. Let's go look for more clues. Move that thing.
The front is a cherry blossom path,
Oh.
and snow is on the back.
Hmm.
When did that change over?
Those of you who don't know, that's a reference to Dark Souls.
Yes, and if you know who that is, make sure you comment that in the comment section. You can't see me, but I'm pointing downwards, down below the video right now. I'm literally doing it. I'm really doing it right now, Morty. I'm literally pointing downwards. There's no reason for me to do it. It's not like anybody's watching me right now.
Nobody can see you, Rick.
I'm doing it, and for all those people in TV land, I just want you to know that you should comment what character was that? What was it? What character was that?
I don't even know what character you're talking about because I didn't hear anything about anything.
Whoop. Oh, you didn't hear any of that?
Rick and Morty is a registered trademark of.
Yes. It is owned by Cartoon Network and Justin Roiland and Dan Harmon, and
Well,
we own nothing.
I didn't hear anything about the character you were
It's a
referencing.
very fun. You know.
Oh, you can buy stamina from the cat?
Yeah, cat sells stamina. Don't
That's a very important mechanic to talk about.
don't all
What does
cats
he have in his
sell
shop?
stamina?
Is it?
There's a cat in Dark Souls.
Here's Black Baltimore.
Black Voldemort.
Every time we
When
go
did you
near
move
him,
to
my
this seat?
scar hurts.
Yeah, that dude's creepy. So I guess we're not going to talk about the shop. We're just going to glaze right over that. All right.
Yeah, through the shop.
We're just gonna buy some stuff at the shop, not even talk about it, and then when I mention it, boom! Let's not even go.
Funny, you.
Oh, yeah, so the cat sells food. Okay, great.
Look at this cat, Theo.
We'll circle back to the cat.
If time changes,
I remember.
so too does
I talk
place.
This
so
guy is
damn
on a
slow.
bunch of morphine right now.
Why?
He doesn't blink.
You of all people.
I think we're having a
should
staring contest.
understand.
If time changes, so too does place. Simba, all that you see here, all that you can see is yours.
Changes, so too does place. Time is of the essence.
Oh my god, keep talking, he's goddamn slower.
That lightning strike.
You know what this reminds me of, actually?
Before it even
This
happened,
guy reminds me
tell
of...
me you can control lightning strikes.
Have you ever seen
Your
that
ability
show...
to
And bear with me, I'm trying to think of the name. Twin Peaks.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Twin
Yes.
Peaks? Okay.
I've watched half of it. Like
Yeah.
a large. What about it?
This
character?
this doctor reminds me of the tall, bald, alien-looking dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like he would show up in
I
front of
get
the
a picture in
detective
my
to
head.
like help him sometimes. He reminds me of that character, not in like appearance, but so much more in theme.
The wing looks just fine.
What did you observe?
What did you
The engine isn't
observe?
damaged.
You
Synchro.
have good
One
observational
hundo.
skills. You already know
Why's that guy in the background
answer.
praying to the ceiling?
Am I correct?
Hmm.
Hmm.